Here we are, back at the box store, preparing for yet another one of the wife's honey-do list projects. A few weeks ago, Kayla mentioned that she'd like to keep chickens because she thought it'd be nice to have some fresh eggs. I was all on board with that. Sounds like a great plan, but I'd love for you to throw your guesses down in the comments below on how many a few chickens are, because this ended up being significantly more work than I thought I had bargained for, and apparently Kayla and I have very different ideas of what a few means. Regardless, hope you guys will stick around so you can see the final product, and as always, enjoy watching me struggle. Alright, just like that, with the 401ks empty and our firstborn promised to the Lowe's Pro Center, we're back home with the material, and we can go ahead and start get it unloaded and get to work. All joking aside, just like with all of our projects, we do, or did, keep a spreadsheet so we know exactly every dollar we've spent on this project. That way we can show you at the end, and then go ahead and contact the Guinness Records rep and get our plaque on the way for world's most expensive chicken coop. Just to provide a little bit of context here, the idea was we were going to build the base in one of the buildings so that we had at least a fighting chance of getting it somewhat level and square. After having the base together, we would take it up next to one of the other buildings so that we could work out of that, which is our main shop where the majority of the tools are. It was raining and windy during this time frame, so we didn't want to build the chicken coop in place because it would just be a mud pit, and we thought, well, we'll just build it in the gravel next to the shop with all the tools, and then we'll just move it into place once we're finished. Once the shell was framed out, we slapped together some trusses using 2x4s, and then used the old skid steer to place them on the top plates of the walls. The trusses were held in place using hurricane straps, and once all the trusses were in place, we turned our attention to framing out the floor and the rest of the structure. So in sticking with the pampered chicken theme, Kayla decided that her chicken coop had to be board and batten. You know, the most painfully expensive and brutally slow option out there. But hey, happy wife, happy life, right?
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Anyway, once we had the siding or the boards up, we didn't do the batten right away. We turned our attention to mounting the doors. The batten was something we just could slap on at the end. As you can tell, the weather's starting to turn, and we're really just trying to get this thing done. Did I mention that Kayla had already committed to picking up chickens by the end of that week? So, time was a bit of the essence.
Alright, since you're working down, you'll probably want it.
Good?
Kneel down like this. Yeah, I can see your hands and knees.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Alright, away we go. Well, the boards are up, the insulation is in, and the roof sheeting is on. So now, we need to cut up some steel for the roof and some trim work, and we're finally about on the home stretch of this project.
We have the coop pretty much buttoned up. There are a few things that I'm gonna work on after it's moved. Just a couple small things. For this automated chicken normal, let you know how that goes. We have our plastic laid out because, as you can tell, the ground is not perfectly level, so we're going to use the gravel to kind of support the bottom rails, or whatever you want to call it, of the coop and run, and also level it. And we left the chicken wire around the bottom So covering that in gravel is hopefully going to prevent some other critters from getting into the coop, which would be no bueno. Just got about 25 tons of gravel, 57 limestone.
Well, probably ought to give them a bit of a walk around. This is probably like 98% of the finished product, just in case we destroy it trying to move it. But it's sitting here. We built it here because it was relatively flat and it was really rainy and windy when we started making this, and we wanted to work in the gravel rather than a mud pit. But now it needs to be like 50 feet that way. So hopefully it survives the move. You can kind of see our setup here. We've got two fairly heavy-duty hand trucks or dollies or whatever you want to call it on the light end, and then I'm going to pick it up with the skid steer on the heavy end, and let's just hope that let's hope she holds together. Ready to do this? Or try to do this? Well, in a tragic turn of events, we really did not get very good footage of this. We knew this was going to be a cool process. We set up 3 different camera angles and somehow just screwed it up. Don't have the footage. But rest assured, despite how much it looks like we're struggling and what you can see, the random pieces of scrap PVC we had laying around saved the day. We were able to just lift it up, the skid steer, slide PVC under it, go back to the other side with the skid steer, push it until it was teetering, and then back and forth each side, lifting, PVC, other side, push, front side, lift, PVC. You get the idea. Eventually, she slid right into place. So Kayla met a woman on Facebook Marketplace, and part of the deal was that we would go pick up her hens, and we would also have to dismantle and remove her coop and run setup. Now, we didn't film too much because obviously we're on someone else's property trying to respect their privacy, but go ahead and enjoy the couple quick clips we did grab while we were there.
Come here, chickens. Did you get one?
I did not. I'm gonna close this one up. Don't let them get out into the yard. You hear?
Is it open?
I mean, it's not changed yet.
Here, Kayla, grab this one.
You're okay. You're alright. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Here's one of your buddies.
This is great.
we eventually were able to secure all of the chickens, and we've since gotten much better at handling them. And as you might also suspect, we have since acquired many more chickens.
So we got more chicks. Hi, chickies.
Beautiful day to try to work on the dozer. Yeah.
I think there are some more in here.
Freedom! Time to return all this lumber that we didn't use on the chicken coop. Get it loaded up on the trailer.
Well, I think that just about wraps this one up. There were a few tweaks and changes along the way that allowed us to be able to return quite a bit of lumber, so that took a little bit of the sting out of it. And all that's captured on the spreadsheet that I'm sure we'll be scrolling, I guess, probably at the very end of this video, in case that's the type of thing that interests you. But regardless, can't thank you guys enough for watching, and good luck to all those poor saps out there whose wives are gonna ask for chickens.
Several months later.
Alright, thought I might toss this video in here, see if it ever makes it into an actual video. If so, you'll know that I probably edited it, not Kayla. I'm out here, freaking Kayla wants these dang chickens, and who's left to care for them? Caleb. Of course, you guys know the deal. I'm out here with my fucking broken hand, broken wrist, broken collarbone, out here trying to freaking keep track of 30 fucking chickens. Oh, let's see if I can get you guys set up here. Oh man, maybe I can't. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's just... So Kayla has an idea what she's putting me through here. There goes the neighbor and his sassy old bird. Of course, freaking bucket is empty. See if I can get this bag of feed, of course. Not this one, this one. And yeah, I'm wearing a freaking sweet shirt because short sleeve button-ups are the only thing I can get on right now, and these are the only short sleeve button-up shirts I've got. But let's see what we can do. This into there. feel good. Fairly successful. Okay. Step one, check. This motion is scary with the collarbone. Another minty truck. Oh yeah, feels good. All right, step two, check. Of course, I forgot to put this back. This one feels heavier. Okay, now step two. Step two, check. I got you propped up between the fingers in the cast. I can't really angle you up because the good hand's got the bucket. Oh yeah, Caleb, I'll take care of the chickens. They're my chickens. Only want a few chickens just to have a couple eggs. A few chickens. Look at all these freaking chickens. There's more down there. Look, here comes one because I think it's for you. Yeah, well, food. You think it's for you. Look at all these chickens. They're everywhere. I've already tried to lure them out of the coop. Threw some scratch grains on the ground. Eat this. Leave me alone. Look, scratch grains. Yeah, eat those. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. All right. I will say, this bigger storage, feeder container is pretty nice. You can put way more food in here. I only have to mess with it every couple days. Oh, come on. Close enough. That's good. I think this thing will hold like a full bag, but I don't think I could get a full bag in there right now. Anyway, I've already done their water and got the eggs and took care of the chicks who have their own little separate area in there with other feed and water. Hey, pipe down. There are other feed and water in there, but I've already done that. I just wanted to hide this video in with all the other clips to see if Kayla ever actually finds it. If so, ow! Oh. If so, well then, Kayla, You owe me one. But your chickens are thriving. There are so many chickens. There's more chickens out there. As far as the eye can see, just chickens, chickens, chickens. Starting a damn chicken farm. Be willing to bet there might be more chickens over here. Oh, nope, I was wrong. No chickens over here. A bunch of weed control I need to get taken care of. Alright. I'm just teasing you. I love you, hun.